Picture this. You wake up, grab your coffee, check your systems, and find out 237 of your software projects have been quietly infected with phantom code. And here's the kicker. No human typed a single malicious command. There were no shady phishing links, no stolen passwords. This intruder, it was literally dreamt into existence by the very AI tools we trust to build our apps. 30,000. That is the staggering number of times developers blindly pulled in a totally fabricated, non-existent package called Hugging Face CLI. The attackers didn't sit in a dark room writing complex exploit code. Nope, they just waited in the shadows. They waited for an AI to invent a plausible-sounding name, scooped up that name, and let the AI do all the heavy lifting of distributing the malware for them. And here is the absolute most terrifying part. Your current vulnerability scanners, they are completely blind to this. It's like having the world's best security guards meticulously checking IDs at the front door, totally oblivious to the fact that the intruder was just personally escorted inside by the building's own architect. We're looking at a completely invisible breed of supply chain attack. Section 1. How AI dreams up malware. Let's look at exactly how this trap gets set. Okay, so this new threat category is called Slopsquatting, and it is terrifyingly elegant. Here's how it goes down. First, your AI model looks at real naming conventions and confidently hallucinates a fake dependency name. It might just mash two real libraries together into a ghost. Second, an attacker actually anticipates this exact predictable mistake and squats on that ghost name in a public registry. Finally, your autonomous AI coding agents go ahead and pull that malware directly into your system. The attacker does zero work. It's wild. Now, traditional prompt injection usually relies on pretty aggressive language to break the rules, right? But these new neutral prompting attacks are way more insidious. They use totally harmless-sounding instructions tucked right into an agent's skill file. Stuff like simply asking the AI to be creative or exhaustive. This intentionally weakens the AI's factual grounding, essentially forcing it to hallucinate plausible packages without tripping a single safety filter. But you've got to wonder, just how much ammunition do these attackers actually have? That brings us to Section 2, Rise of Agentic Botnets. Let's look at the raw data for a second, because this blew my mind. According to a massive Usenix security study that analyzed over 2 million code samples, open-weight models, the AI models freely available to everyone, hallucinate package names at an astonishing 21.7% rate. Even the big commercial models hit 5.2%. Think about that. Roughly 1 in 5 times a public model suggests a package, it is literally making it up out of thin air. And once that trap is set, the success rate is off the charts. By feeding these hallucinated names to autonomous AI coding assistants, especially ones with terminal access, attackers are hitting up to a 96% success rate for destructive end states. 96%. They are silently building out these massive botnets across countless devices, all because the AI casually ran a routine install command on a ghost package. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Section 3. The invisible attack vector. Take the incredibly weird case of React Code Shift. An AI flawlessly fused 2 very real packages into one single fabricated name. And it sounded so legitimate it totally bypassed human reviewers. Because this ghost name was embedded in AI-generated agent skill files, it autonomously propagated through 237 separate repositories. No human planted it there. The AI wrote the instruction, another AI read it, and the ghost just spread like wildfire. And here is why this is a massive systemic crisis. Because foundational AI models are trained on the exact same massive datasets, they naturally converge on the exact same logical naming mistakes. This means an attacker only has to register the squatted name once, and it can infect entirely different AI environments up to 95% of the time. It's basically a universal master key. So why do our multi-million-dollar defenses miss this entirely? Section 4. Why your scanners fail. Think about your current security stack for a minute. Standard tools fail catastrophically here, and it happens for 3 distinct reasons. First, prompt filters are looking for malicious input, but here, the prompt is perfectly benign, the payload lives in the AI's output. Second, your scanners are looking for known vulnerabilities, but a newly squatted package has 0 history, so it's practically invisible. Finally, autonomous workflows execute the install command way before a human ever reviews the code. Honestly, by the time you're checking the logs, it's already over. Which leaves us with a really critical puzzle. If our scanners are blind, and the AI is actively hallucinating the threat into existence,
how on earth do we stop the system from just automatically handing over the keys to the castle? The answer requires a total paradigm shift. We have to stop trusting AI output by default.
Section 5. Building the ultimate defense.
Look, you cannot simply prompt engineer your way out of a 21% hallucination rate. You just can't. You must mathematically and structurally gate it. You need a multi-layered tactical blueprint. At the very top, there's the bound framework, an advanced technique that actually edits the AI model's internal parameters to kill hallucinations right at the source. But for right now, for immediate practical application, you need rigid engineering safeguards. Let's optimize your workflow today. First up, actively intercept package commands with live registry probing, using tools like SlopScan, for example. Verify that a package actually exists before the agent acts on it. Next, force strict hash-pinned lock files. This blocks the resolution of loose, AI-generated dependencies. And finally, disable automatic execution on local machines using ignore scripts. You have to treat that registry boundary like an absolutely impenetrable wall. Because it all comes down to this one terrifying reality. The malicious package is real by the time your scanner sees it. Large language models are probabilistic text generators. They are not verified fact engines. Every single AI-recommended dependency must be treated as hostile and highly suspect until it is cryptographically verified. If you don't verify it, you are literally letting the AI gamble with your infrastructure. To make sure your infrastructure isn't the next victim, go on a watch marathon of our playlists with friends and colleagues to become a cybersecurity expert. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share this video with someone you deeply care about to have a foolproof cyber defense. Because the ultimate question isn't whether your AI will dream up a ghost. The question is, who is waiting in the dark to bring that ghost to life?